Today is the day at Caesars Palace. The cars are in their final warm-up session. The challenge, 75 laps around a 14-turn, 2.26-mile road course. A course that was built in less than 45 days at a cost of over $3 million. The world's finest road racing drivers are here.
Formula One has long been known as global sport, with races held all over the world at many different types of racing circuit. However, in 1981 and 1982, there was a season finale that possibly outdid any other in sheer craziness, the Caesars Palace Grand Prix. Now when I talk about Caesars Palace, I don't mean the ancient Romans, I mean the hotel and casino in Las Vegas. Yes, Formula One hosted a Grand Prix essentially in a parking lot and in one of the most glamorous cities in North America. The circuit was surprisingly well set up for a temporary street course, wide enough for overtaking, it provided sand runoff areas and a very smooth track surface to race on. The track itself was one of the shortest, yet most action-packed circuits that Formula One has ever visited. Several fast kinks in the circuit, along with switchback hairpins and a dramatic 90-degree left-hander, made every metre of its 2.26 miles a challenge. However, there were some immediate drawbacks. The searing heat of the Las Vegas sun took a major toll on drivers and cars alike. The 1981 round of the event was held in pleasant, hospitable 23 degrees Celsius weather. However, the 1982 round was anything but. At a scorching 37 degrees, the 1982 Caesars Palace Grand Prix was one of the hottest races on record. Rene Arnoux' Renault overheated, and pole sitter Alain Prost's tyres were blistering in the heat, dropping him to 4th place from the lead. The adverse conditions saw a raft of unlikely results, such as Michele Alboreto winning in a Tyrrell, and Eddie Cheever placing 3rd in a Ligier, while the established front-runners of Ferrari and Renault fell back. Secondly, the circuit's counterclockwise nature and sharp repetitive corners seriously hampered even the most athletic of drivers. When Nelson Piquet finished 5th there to clinch his first world championship in 1981, he had to literally be lifted from his car and spent 15 minutes recovering from the exhaustion. The vehicle wear on such a tight and technical circuit, especially in soaring temperatures, was tremendous, with Mario Andretti famously suffering a rear suspension failure that allowed Keke Rosberg's Williams to sweep through and take the 5th place he needed to win the 1982 Drivers' World Championship. Despite these factors, or perhaps because of them, the circuit at Caesars Palace was widely disliked among F1 drivers at the time for its flat and repetitive nature and unappealing parking lot location. After both the 1981 and 82 rounds had drawn tiny crowds, Formula One stopped hosting races in Las Vegas for good. The circuit was used as a round of the American Kart Championship until 1984, when the lot was redeveloped into another hotel and shopping mall. The history of Formula One in Las Vegas was short, brutal, and decidedly unglamorous. However, the fact that it even happened is a testament to the madness of Formula One in the early 1980s, and an interesting footnote in Formula One's forays into the American market. Whether it could or should happen again today, however, is a matter for another time. Thank you so much for watching this video. As you may well know, I have had a rather large growth in channel size recently due to a video of mine that took off, the Project 400 video, and that was really brilliant to see. That's gone over 11,000 views now. It's, absolutely fantastic as a small YouTuber to see. It was my first video to break 1,000 views, then 5,000, then 10,000. So seeing that kind of growth is kind of surreal. So I'd just like to say thank you so much all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.